Shell this morning from First State Bank and Trust.
Morning.
We got a special guest this morning, Sam Huey from the Dexter Starter County Fair Board. How you doing, Sam?
Well, I'm doing good. I don't know how special it'll be, but I'm good.
Oh man, well, tell us a little about what you got going on out here. You got some changes this year.
We've done quite a bit of changing this year. We, as everybody knows, there's always a shortage of bathrooms around here, but we hope we've kind of solved that over in that other building. We've actually more than doubled the size of bathrooms we got. We'll have our old bathrooms, and we've got a set of new bathrooms. Therefore, we're going to, some of the booth people are a little upset because I'm going to have to move them around. What used to be where our bands were on the middle there, we've changed that into an exhibit room. We're going to bring the 4-H, school exhibits, open class exhibits that used to be in the back of the A-barn in here. I'm going to add more booths. In fact, actually, I think we added 10 more booths, and we've, I think, sold probably almost all of them already.
Oh wow, that's great.
So,
boy,
the income from those booths in a few years will pay for our renovation on that building. Kind of behind us here, we, as folks know, when we built that first one, it was more for the square dance. And with square dancing, right? It just, Puxico has big square dances, but we don't have them anymore. And we kind of made this bandstand back here, amphitheater, whatever you want to call it. We're hoping that it will give people a better view of the bands. It'll be a little bit more performer friendly, and we won't know till we try it next week.
That's right.
We might have to tear it all down and start all over, but I hope not.
You're making some nice improvements out here.
We are.
Well, we try. For anybody that don't really realize it, this particular fair board's been going since basically we took it over in 1986. We took it over from at that time it was the Dexter JC Fair, which I was a member of the JCs when it finally went folded. But they had it before that. It was another group of I don't know, somewhere in 1964, 1966 is whenever the old fair board quit. The best we can tell, this is the 85th year.
85th.
My goodness.
That would be a question.
Yeah. There was 2 years during World War II that they didn't have it. But people, if you're old as I am, you can remember it used to be up on the old National Guard Armory above, well, what used to be Central School, which is now Central Gardens,
Yeah, sure.
But then it moved down here.
I never knew that.
Yeah, it used to, 1966, I showed hogs down here.
Really?
In fact, your newspaper, back then we had two before they merged, and I got a picture of me and my brother, just younger than me, sleeping with our hogs. But anyway.
That's a fair picture for everyone.
I've done that a lot of things, but anyway. We actually used to be further down this way towards the road. The building, the swimming pool, the ballparks, we've slowly moved back.
Right.
We used to have 15 acres here, now we got 10 because we give up the 5 acres in the corner we didn't use for the new complexes.
Right.
Yeah.
But
boy, it's a nice setup out here.
Yeah, well, and we're trying, I can remember when everything were tents.
Oh wow.
I mean, we'd come out here and put these big tents up, and the tents would run. We'd get a rain, you'd sleep in a tent with a hole. I mean, it was, it was different.
Oh,
we're trying.
85 years of work in progress and still going.
Yeah, it's still going. I told them that. I said, I'm getting old enough. This is the last building project I'm going to head up. But then we thought of 2 or 3 more that we're going to start when we get these paid off.
There you go.
Well, how many vendors do you expect this year, Sam? I mean, as far as just participating, setting up here at the fair
we're
grounds?
going to have, of course, we are a true county fair, which there's not very many left. And people, whenever I tell them that, they look at me kind of like, well, Saxton has one, Poplar Bluff has one, but actually have the livestock and everything that is entailed in the whole thing. We're one of the few that has
a carnival.
Right, everything else, the Saxton is just a carnival. And it's great, but we have our food groups, which we're going to have the basic same 5 we had. The iguanas, lions, elks.
Rotary.
I said Kiwanis, I meant Rotary, I'm sorry. The church from Dudley and the First Baptist Church. We figure that 5 food groups or 5 food booths is what everybody will make a little more money and try to go, not go any more than that. And we try to stay within, we do stay within the county. We don't try, we stay within the county. And that way everything that's spent there is going to go back into the county.
That's right.
Good plan.
You know, I mean, I get in trouble, and there's a certain restaurant close to here that has real good iced tea, and they every year want to come down here, and I say no, and I get in trouble by a lot of the ladies because they really like their iced tea from up there. but I mean, we do stay within the community for that. Now we've got this area kind of back out here where they're usually at. I think I counted last time, we're going to have about 20 different booths selling your t-shirts, trinkets, whatever.
Sure. Yeah.
Boy Scouts will have their Duncan booth again. The Lighthouse Church is going to have a car bash out here to help out some people that are sick in the community. Gosh, I know I'm going to leave somebody out. Of course, we'll have the Ducks Unlimited Christian Church, all the regular raffles that's back over here in this area.
Right.
Tinsley, we've had Tinsley. I actually joined the JCs in 1972, and it was a different company, but Tinsley worked for them, and we still got him.
And still got him, yeah.
You know, Rich is an ornery old boy, but he's good. He a lot of people, you know, I've seen Rich tell people, you're not working out, leave. You know, he doesn't put up with a lot of stuff. But, you know, of course, he's like the rest of us. I got my cheat sheet here.
There you go.
Yeah, well, what all do you have going on?
Okay, Natural on Sunday, that's going to where you bring out all the exhibits in from 1 to 4 except for livestock. On Monday, we accept all the livestock entries from 12 noon to 8 p.m. And anybody don't want to hadn't got anything to do and come down and help me work, because I'm sure we got a spot to do.
I don't doubt it a bit.
And then, of course, Tuesday starts everything. We'll have the parade downtown, and we have it down to start at 5:30, but we've got to deal with the post office. As soon as that postal truck gets here and he gets loaded up, we kick it off. Usually 5:15, 5:30, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
We've got, I talked to him at the chamber office, there's still time to get a float in the parade. You need to talk to Carol up there. She's my lifesaver on that, because she gets it all lined up. She gives me a piece of paper, and I go out there and people yell at me. So
Here's the map.
Here's the map, go to your spot.
That's right.
But anyway, then that night after the parade starts, we'll have the Queen's Contest, and it'll actually be over in the Old Horse Arena.
Okay.
Arena B, where it's always at. You're going to have a chicken catching and youth games, which is going to be in Arena A, where the demo derbies and stuff are. Used to have pig scrambles. Pigs got high, chickens got cheap. I've been in a lot of pig scrambles. Them pigs are kind of mean, but the chickens are faster, so you got to be a little quicker. Of course, we're going to have the Robinson Chainsaw Carvers back this year in the puppet show.
That's neat to watch, chainsaw.
Yeah, they really do a good job. Actually, this new thing here is where they were, so I got to find a new spot for them, but that won't be no problem. We're going to have Magic Mike. Now, this is not the movie Magic Mike. The reason I said that.
That's a good thing.
Understand.
Well, you know, I never saw the movie, but the last time I was up at the paper office talking to Noreen, I said something about it, and one of the younger ladies says, "You're having Magic Mike?" I said, "Yeah." They said, and then they explained to me. I said, "No, we're not having him. This is a guy that did." And I haven't seen him, but he was at the Fair and Festival convention last year, and he's actually, they say, really good. He'll have a show that he puts on. I don't exactly know where he's going to put it on at, but it'll be out here somewhere. And then he roams the area, he just roams around and talks to people, and I don't know. We've had him before.
That's great. Yeah.
You know, he did. does little magic deals
Sure.
for the kids and stuff.
Now, there's just one evening that
No, he'll be here. He'll be here every night.
Every night,
Robinson's
okay.
Carving will be here, and the puppet show will be here.
Good.
Then we're going to have Chris Welch Band. He'll be starting here at 8 p.m.
Okay.
And on Wednesday night, we have the Sheep and Goat Show. It'll be over in Barn A. And we're going to have a church service at 6 p.m. here at the new amphitheater. I guess that's what we'll name.
Who does that?
Actually, I don't know who's doing it this year, but they usually contact like the Ministerial Alliance, and they go through them. This is something that it was kind of a thought years ago, and we never could get it to pan out. And somebody said something one time about the church, and this is kind of maybe not churchy enough and everything, and so we set it up. It's kind of like cowboy church.
Yeah,
There's people, and we've had a good turnout for it.
Oh, good deal.
And they're going to have the Walker Brothers. They do gospel and country from down in Bernie.
Yeah.
They do an excellent job. And then, of course, like I say, we're going to have the regular things at night. On Thursday night, over there in the A barn, or no, pardon me, this will be in the C barn, we'll have the livestock, hogs, and equine judging.
Okay.
And then for the entertainment over here, we're going to have Ricky Lee Tanner, which Ricky Lee's been here before. He's really a good artist. He's from up in central Missouri. He plays around. Oh, he's been to Cape. He plays quite a bit, and he's good.
I've heard of him, yes.
He's a good young performer that he just works in good
clean
for this.
talent.
Good clean talent.
Right on.
And then in B Arena at 6 p.m., 8 p.m., pardon me, will be, I'm going to have to get thicker glasses or something, but over in B Arena we'll have karaoke. And then, like I say, every night, we have the Magic Mike and, Six, S-I-X, appeal. They're 6 young men from, I might get this wrong, but I think it's Michigan, and they have an a cappella group, and we also picked them up at the fair and festivals.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't get to go up there last year because my youngest daughter was having a grandbaby, and my wife thought we ought to stay here instead of going to Columbia.
I'd say that's a good call.
Yeah. Well, as long as I've been down here, my kids really, my 2 oldest ones were surprised we didn't go to that instead of going to the birthing. But anyway.
Now, what night will they be here?
They'll be here Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, this is, like I say, there's 6 gentlemen. They have no instruments. It's all a cappella. I haven't seen this particular group, but I've seen some other groups they've had up there, and it's amazing. They, one guy will be over, sound like a drum going off, or guitar, whatever.
Yeah.
But now they're supposed to really be good. And that's something we've never had down here. It's something kind of mixing up.
Sure.
And then we get to Friday night, and that's, I might have said Ricky Lee Tanner that night, but Friday night's when we're having Ricky Lee Tanner. Pardon me, folks. I can't read writing or write reading. And then also we'll have the karaoke over there, and then we've got the antique tractor pull.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And it'll be in A Arena.
That'll be a big pull, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
on Thursday night, we got I missed that, FFA rodeo,
Okay.
tractor rodeo. That's
That'd be
where
an
the
A as
boys,
well, right?
that'll be an A. That's where the boys come out here, the girls, and they get on their tractors, they back wagons, they do an obstacle course. It's pretty interesting, especially for the farm people,
Sure.
Yeah.
I can remember doing that 100 years ago. And Saturday is going to be our big one. We start, actually it starts at 8 a.m. with the buyers
The auction
breakfast
thing.
over here. Then we have the auction. The auction, for people who don't realize what it is, it's where the FFA and 4-H kids get to sell their livestock. The local merchants, banks, and everything, they really support it. Whatever brings over market price is what the kids get for pampering their animals. After that, starting at 11 a.m., we'll have the Stoddard County Youth Pageant. It'll be here on the amphitheater. At 2 p.m., public speaking contest for 4-H and FFA. I don't know exactly which one of those it'll be at. It says B amphitheater. I didn't know we had two of them. But anyway, at 2 p.m. there will be a
sitting right down
there. Yeah,
it's not up yet.
That'll yeah. Anyway, that's all right. We'll have it somewhere down here. If you find me or anybody else and ask them, they can tell you where it's at. Have youth events in Arena B at 3 p.m. We're going to have the Wild Horse Fiddlers right up here on the amphitheater, which I understand Miss Bramer has got a bunch of young kids that play fiddles.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know exactly how young they are, but I understand some of them are quite small. And they're going to be putting on a little program for us at 6 p.m. Now we're going back to something that we haven't had in probably 10 years here. We're going to have our Fall Demolition Derby on Saturday night over here in the A Arena.
Oh, nice.
Last they told me we've got about 25 cars that's pre-registered.
That's a bunch.
Now, after the Cape Demo Derby last night, they might only be 10 of them, you know. If they went up there, they might not make it next week. But anyway, we usually fill the bleachers, you know, for the Demo Derby. And actually, Rich Tinsley, he says, you got to have something with a motor over on Saturday night to make me have a big carnival. So we're doing that for him this year. I told him I wanted a bigger percentage, and he laughed at me.
Demo derbies are usually a huge draw at a fair. So
oh, yeah.
It should be a good event for you.
Right, we hope. And then we're going to have Keith Morrison over here singing. Like I say, I haven't heard Mr. Morrison either, but they say he's good. I hope he is. We'll have karaoke down in the B Arena again. And at 9 o'clock, close to 9 o'clock, between what we call the Constellation Heat and the finale, we're going to set off the fireworks.
Okay.
Nice.
And last year's first year we had fireworks. They were well receptive.
This year you partnered with the city on it, right?
This year, since the city couldn't fire theirs on the 4th of July, they already had the contract. Instead of us buying new ones, we made a partnership deal, so it'll actually be a bigger display than last year.
That's great.
And we've had some rain.
We've had some rain. Yeah, I was just, we've had about 7 to 9 inches of rain the last 3 weeks. We could have used that earlier, but
take it where we can get it.
That's right, exactly right this time of year.
And it's been far and few between as far as where it's dropped.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's basically the roundup. And then on Sunday, livestock checkout from 8 to 1, and then you can pick up the rest of the stuff from noon to 4.
Okay.
And there again, anybody wants to come and help clean up, there'll be some cleaning up going on.
Well, Sam, it sounds like you guys have a good fair plan this year.
Well, we hope so. We try to. It's hard, people say, what are you going to have on the carnival for rides? My youngest daughter, she was probably about yay tall, and she says, Dad, will you walk through the parade or the fairgrounds with me? You've never done that. My other 2 kids said, yeah, you never did, Dad. I said, well, I guess it's time, let's go. But Tinsley people always say that we get the same rides. Well, a lot of your rides are, your Ferris wheel, your bumper cars, your merry-go-round stuff.
Right.
That's just your normal ones. The spectacular ones, the bigger ones, he's got several of them. He tries to mix them up. Now, I don't know what's here from one year to the next.
Yeah.
But there again, it'll be. Oh, here comes our carpenter. Do you want to get on TV? No. But of course, we'll have the fire department, ambulance, police department, sheriff's departments, highway patrols usually out here.
Sure.
They'll have the shop of the hero over by the bus. You'll have several different raffles going on for different organizations. this is one thing that I really stress about this. You know, somebody says you put on a good fair. I didn't put on a good fair. Chairman this year didn't put on a good fair. And I just want to thank everyone. Sure.
Sammy, I appreciate you coming out and visiting
No
with us
problem,
today.
man.
Thank you for your time. I know you're busy.
No problem. Well, yeah, I got to get back to work. Boss gonna fire me probably.
Uh-oh.
That'd be all right.
You're going to be off next week anyways, probably.
Yeah. Starting Friday.
Well, I'd like to thank
Go
everyone
fishing.
for tuning in, and we'll see you back here next week. Thanks for watching.